My name is Isaac Borrayo. I'm currently a junior at South Tahoe High School and I'm taking the Sports Med 3 class. For my fourth project, I'm researching sports nutrition, and for my topic, I decided to see what the effects were of fast food on athletes. The first thing I had to research was whether or not athletes could eat fast food while trying to stay in shape and training for their sport. What I found after researching was that yes, athletes can eat fast food. A good sports diet targets 89 to 90% of calories from quality foods and 10 to 15% from whatever. Though whatever portion of an athlete's diet can be any type of fast food or junk food. Remember that an athlete's diet doesn't have to be perfect for them to be successful and to stay in shape for their sport. They are allowed to treat themselves every once in a while with whatever they want to eat as long as they keep it in small portions. Just like eating too much fast food can be unhealthy for an athlete and keep them from training at their full potential, eating too many fruits and vegetables can also be unhealthy for athletes. The next thing I'll be talking about is the short-term effects of eating too much fast food. The first effect that fast food has on an athlete I'll be talking about is fluid retention. Fluid retention is an accumulation of fluids in body tissues and cavities. This can cause swelling in the hands, feet, ankles, and legs. Fast foods that are high in carbs can also cause athletes to feel hungrier because of the rise in insulin, which is the hunger hormone. These foods, which are high in carbs and sugars, lack the necessary macronutrients to make you feel satisfied, which will leave you feeling hungrier even after you've eaten. Too much MSG consumption is also a concern for athletes. MSG, or monosodium glutamate, is a flavor enhancer that can be found in many of the fast foods that you eat. MSG consumption is a concern for athletes because it can cause muscle weakness, headaches, and hormone fluctuations. Not only can it do that, it can also affect your mental health, which can impact how a person performs physically. Too much fast food can also increase inflammation within your body, which reduces blood flow and can increase soreness and recovery time in your muscles and joints. Inflammation within the body can lead to impaired blood flow. When this happens, it can make your athletic performance abilities go down. Impaired blood flow or poor circulation can cause pain in your legs, feet, arms, and hands. This could also cause them to ache or throb, especially when you start warming up and blood flow returns. For the last part of my research project, I'll be talking about the long-term effects of eating too much fast food has on a person. The first long-term effect that fast food can have on a person is that it puts them at a higher risk of digestive conditions such as constipation, diverticular disease, which is small bulges in the large intestine, and dysbiosis, which is an unhealthy balance of bad gut bacteria. All of these digestive conditions can be caused because fast food has low fiber. Another long-term risk of fast food is an effect on immunity. This can cause increased inflammation, increased risk of infections, higher rates of cancer, increased risk of allergies, and increased risk of autoimmune diseases. All of these effects on a person's immunity are caused by foods that are high in sugar, salt, and saturated fats, which can be found in many of the fast foods that we eat. Fast foods can also affect an athlete off the field and in the classroom, with fast food reducing capacity for memory and learning. Not only do these fast foods high in saturated fat and simple carbohydrates affect athletes in the classroom, in the long run, it can also increase the risk of Alzheimer's disease and Parkinson's disease. Fast foods that are high in salt can also cause an increase in blood pressure. This increase in blood pressure can make a person more likely to have heart attacks, strokes, kidney disease, or heart disease. This can be a problem in the future as most of the fast food that we eat is high in salt. Fast foods that are high in trans fats can also elevate your LDL cholesterol. LDL cholesterol, or low-density lipoprotein, is often called the bad cholesterol because it collects on the walls of your blood vessels, which raises the chances of health problems like heart attacks and strokes. Not only do these foods that are high in trans fat elevate your LDL cholesterol, they also lower your HDL cholesterol, also known as your high-density lipoprotein, which is called the good cholesterol. HDL cholesterol is known as your good cholesterol because it helps remove other forms of cholesterol from your bloodstream, which reduces the chances of heart disease. Finally, fast food can increase your chances of obesity because it is so high in empty calories. Obesity can also lead to a higher risk of developing serious health conditions such as the ones that we covered earlier in this video.